Missing face VFX is one of my favorite VFX shots, like Harvey Two-Face and this other guy from Breaking Bad. I'm expecting the tutorial from Fame Riot, Cinicom, Ignis Leia, Corridor Crew, Element 3D, Video Copilot, After Effects, Blender, Houdini, Jalex, Diego, whatsoever. I just want the VFX, but no one have done it.
I mean, it's alright, like...
Oh, Steve does it. Yeah, my bad. Okay.
Let's go.
The storyboard will be me walking down the street and some random explosion happens, then me lying down, and the last shot which is showing the face.
Hello guys, it's Jovan and you know what time it is? Disco time!
I found this human anatomy online and removed parts of it and import the 3D model of the skull and change the textures a bit and delete some parts that are not necessary for me to use. The 3D skull was way too clean, so I added some blood using Blender stencil brush and added some particles to the skull to make it look like it was like blood, and I used multiple modifiers to stick the human anatomy to the skull. I used displacement, solidify modifier and shrink wrap, and I rendered it out and I like the results, so I think I can do this. And I move on to tracking the head in Blender. And here's how the tracking turned out. I moved back to the previous shots since the hardest one is the one that I started. So I rotoscoped myself in After Effects and started animating it to look like I was blown by some huge explosion. And for this shot, this was the hardest part of it, removing me from the footage. It was very hard. It took a lot of arrow and trying to make it look like this, but after some trying I figured out that the content I will fill in After Effects is the best one to handle it. And yes, it took a lot of trying and error to make it look good. And with that being said, I can now 3D track the shot and start compositing some fire elements, smoke elements and dusts with some warm color to the forest to make it look like it was a fire look, and added some camera shake, some wiggle to the camera to make it look like the explosion was a massive explosion. With that being said, I moved to the next shot, which is me lying on the ground with some fire close to me, and I think there has to be some fire on my face and some burn marks or whatsoever, like the face was very messed up. After painting and editing the face in Photoshop, I transferred it to Epson where I can transfer all the edits that I do to the face to the other series of the PNG sequence of the footage. With that being said, you already knew the process. 3D track this in, add some elements, add some fire, smoke, some light flickering and change the video a warm color with some color correction and added some smoke. And this is where I'll tell you a sad story. My computer crashed. Thank God I saved some of the projects in another hard drive. Now I just have to make the skull again.
Oh here we go again.
And again, here is the boring part of the video. I waste my life using marker to mask out the remaining part of the face, which I will place the skull there. It took many hours, which I've done it manually, frame by frame. Guys, I messed up. I messed up. Ah I didn't use makeup on my face. I've completely forgotten. And even Steve done makeup on his face. I should have still it. Oh my god. Let me show you how it was looking. Awful. Look at that sharp edge, bro. Okay, okay. I'll try to fix it. I'll try. I track all the tracking markers on my face and remove them. And after that, I can drop the 3D skull that I rendered from Blender, and it's already making a nice shot, but with very sharp edge, which makes me very sick. I rendered it out like that from After Effects and take it back to Photoshop and disguise the edge and make it blend a little nicer, and I can go back to Epson's and that's what I do to the first shot, and after that I can come back to After Effects and composite it again. And here is the before and after. Already looking better, so much better. And this idea just comes to my mind that I should make a shot which there will be some nurses taking me to the hospital, and I found the video, but there was a watermark on it. I fixed it. Who is laughing now? I mean, it was better like this. I know this could be better, but depending on the time that I took for myself, that I challenged myself to make this video, and the equipment that I have, here is what I can make. I know it could be better. And after some compositing and sound design, and here is my missing face final effects. Enjoy.
I am Harvey, also known as Dual Face, and this is my story. And this is what I've became.